boy, I always liked snowmobiling as a kid because the neighbor across the street came and let us take his little one ski skidoo and his two ski skidoo. They were a piece of junk sleds, but I'd just ride them out in the field, and it was so much fun. Anyway, when I got older, we moved into this neighborhood, and there's this guy named Richard, and he was a snowmobiler, and I thought, well, I'm going to rent a snowmobile one of these days. So I rented a snowmobile with me and my wife. We went and had a blast. So I ended up buying some snowmobiles. Bought a lot of old snowmobiles, buy 3 or 4 and come back with 1 or 2 that'd be working by the end of the day. But anyway, I loved to go snowmobiling with my son Brandon, and I would get him on the back of me, and he was 6 or 7 at the time, and we'd be riding along, and he'd be hitting me in the ribs going, slow down, Dad, slow down, you're going too fast, slow down. He'd be all upset because I was going so fast. Anyway, as he grew, I got a nice new snowmobile called an XL, I think it was an XL 600. I can't remember for sure, but it was XLT 600 or something like that. And it was a fancy snowmobile, and I let him ride it one day up at Little Monty, and I thought he was just driving around the road a little bit, going up on the little mellow meadows and things like that. Pretty soon I look up and I see him cutting across Little Monty. He was side hilling across Little Monty. I'm like, who's that good rider? It's Brandon. Holy crap. So I started him about 6 or 7 years old, and he was about 12 or 13, but he had been riding with me all the time, and he had driven a little bit, and I just drove, and he'd drive behind me. We'd just take our time going to different places, and I would play, and we just did a lot of snowmobiling, and he followed me. He was my best buddy. Brandon grew up. Since he was 3, he was my best buddy going and doing stuff, even since he was 1. I always took him places. He was always with me, I took him everywhere. I put him up on the roof and held him on the roof. I took him snowmobiling. I took him hunting. I took him camping. I mean, I loved being with him. But anyway, he's out there cutting across the Little Monty on the snow, and he looked like a really good rider. It was fun to watch him. But we had a lot of great experiences snowmobiling with each other. I'm going to miss those. When I die, I'm missing you already. When I die, I'm going to miss snowmobiling. I hurt my wrist this year snowmobiling. I don't know if I'm ever able to ride snowmobiles or dirt bikes very much anymore because I've really ripped my wrist really bad. So I hit a small post, and it was bent over, and I hit it with my blade of my ski, and it just stopped me and just ripped my thumbs, my wrists forward, and my thumbs backwards, and just really, really hurt bad. So anyway, I love going snowmobiling with my son Brandon. I love going with Sean. I love going with McKay. And I love going with Starley. Snowmobiling is amazing. She's just a really good, fun rider. She's real outdoorsy when you get her out there. So it's been fun.